Big news on the passport front. The UAE passport is the fastest climbing in the world. Lucky ducks for the holders, now offering visa-free access to a staggering 183 destinations. Let's repeat that. Visa-free access to 183 destinations. The UAE passport has been dubbed the world's fastest climbing as it jumped to 11th place in the world's most powerful travel document spot on the well-recognized Henley Passport Index 2024.
Meanwhile, China saw its passport offer twice as many visa-free destinations compared to 10 years ago, leading at the 62nd place on the list. However, the same cannot be said for the UK and US, which once shared the number one spot. Now, the UK sits at 4th place, which it shares with Belgium, Luxembourg, Norway, and Portugal, with visa-free access to 191 destinations, while the US retains 7th place at 188 destinations alongside Canada and Hungary.
But not only is, and this is all according to Smashy Business, not only is it very powerful, it's also got an efficient process in place for its lucky holders. And by that, we give you this man here. We shared a video of an Emirati man yesterday on our feed who received his new passport in just 8 minutes. Look at that smile. The man realized his passport only had a few months remaining. Can you imagine the pain? He was going on a trip the next day. So he went to the authorities. They asked him to go to the passport renewal office in Dubai Airport. And lo and behold, he received his new passport in just 8 minutes. What incredible efficiency.
This is actually how amazing it is to live in a country that provides such services, right? Like, can you just imagine if, let's say, you want to travel and you just figure out like, oh my God, my passport is going to be ending very soon. And the fact that the UAE is providing such a service just shows how much they are considerate of their people, which is good.
Have you ever been in passport bother?
Honestly, no. Because my dad usually handles it all, you know. I still haven't handled it. Of course, I would want to be, you know, like the one handling everything, because I just have this like phobia and fear of like, my dad's not going to be there for me at all times.
He's not, Sarah.
So he's not literally. He's not.
As in well, you know, sometimes you'll have to go to the office.
Exactly.
Do the documents.
Yes, exactly. So it's like specifically like right now, because I had to do my documents on my own. As I came here, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my foot down. Usually my dad's the one who helps me, like, Farah, do this, do that. So because
he sounds like such a sweetie.
He is. I'm just like, Baba, chill. I want to do this on my own. I need to be independent. And whenever I can't do anything, he goes like, yeah, Miss Independent, you can't do this. I'm like, Baba, stop making fun of me.
We'll always have questions from our parents, that's for sure.
Yes, of course, which is the best thing ever at this point, honestly. And
I remember once cool. I was in like Greece, maybe. And I was on a group trip with a lot of friends. We were 18 and we were having a great time. And we came back on our last night, late at night, to find in our cheap accommodation, the safes where we put our passports had been robbed from the wall, right? And the funny thing is, like, we had nothing valuable in that apartment, but we had put and I think my friend had like one of those like iPod Nanos, like back in the day. That was the only valuable thing we owned on our passports. And we were flying the next morning at like 11 a.m. So we all started freaking out. And we went to the police and the authorities, and they couldn't give us new passports, but they gave us an emergency piece of passport paper that let us travel. And then obviously getting home, it was a lot more than 8 minutes to get my refreshed passport back, that is for sure. But yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh my God. That's actually like a crazy story.
Well, we were lucky to get the emergency passports the next day. I remember at the police station. And it was just a funny thing. They had literally lifted the safes from the cupboard, you know, like they had taken the whole thing. And you're just thinking, oh.
That's like, honestly.
Shoot.
That is on another
we got
level.
Home.
Well,
and I'm here today to tell the story.
Yeah. You have a lot of stories, Casey. You should tell us more. Guys, we should have like a petition, like Casey should tell us more stories. I think maybe we can all learn from them. Maybe
I think people might like the news more than my stories. That is for sure.
Yes,
but luckily I have this platform. Who's here? Who's listening?
So guys, if you have any crazy stories, of course, make sure to share them. I don't think it's going to be as crazy as losing your passport.
I think people might trump me on that one.
Yeah.